Hi everybody, this is the Baseball Head, the amazing, spectacular, terrific, the great one, the people's champion, your host, the Head, and welcome back to the Baseball Head. Hopefully you like this video and hit that subscribe button. So we got a little news for you from the Mets. If you're not on X and you're not on Facebook, you need to subscribe to the Baseball Head. I'll get you the latest and the greatest news from the greatest Mets podcaster online. Apparently, this came out from Jim Duquette, the former general manager and failed general manager of the New York Mets from 2003, 2004. He put out a post on X saying that the Pete Alonso camp offered the Mets a 3-year deal only for the Mets. No other team will get this kind of a deal to re-sign the polar bear. And that's a very interesting. I think that would be a deal with opt-outs. I think that would be the kind of deal I think the Mets would probably do. There is no reason for Pete not to be back with the Mets. There's no reason for him not to re-sign with this club. Do a deal very similar to what, and the comparison is Cody Bellinger. There's been no discussion how much money. Now there's been sort of this blowback early in the week when Bob Nightingale put out the fact that the Prince Fielder stuff bounced up and was discussed in that article. That was a big brushback, and Pete took a lot of heat. Not to be a poet, but at that time I didn't know it. But anyway, Pete, there's no reason for him not to come back. The Mets have a great opportunity to have a big, strong lineup with Soto with it and Lindor and Nimmo and Vientos coming back. Pete coming back takes an enormous amount of pressure off of Soto, takes an enormous amount of pressure off of Vientos. And obviously Pete's going to put a lot of pressure on himself. I would think that the first year he will have an opt-out. We'll worry about that next year. If he has a big year, great for him and great for the Mets. That means the Mets went further in postseason and will have a better record. The odds are saying that the Mets are going to win 91 games this year, but we will see. But we're getting awfully close to spring training. We're about 30-something days from pitchers and catchers. I would hope that the two sides resolve this situation. I thought this story getting out today is a good sign. It's a very good sign. It's not a situation where, it's numbers are coming out, years are coming out. It usually means that one side is starting to give in, and I think the Pete side is giving in. I think he really wanted a 6-year deal. He made a mistake. He had a 7-year deal available to him a year and a half ago. He didn't take it, and now he's sort of having to take a contract with a hell of a lot fewer years. And this particular general manager, David Stearns, does not mess around. He does not like giving up big long-term deals. He gave up the long-term deal to Soto because of the age. If Soto was 4 or 5 years old, he wouldn't have given him 15 years. He wouldn't have given him 10 years or 5, or maybe 5 years. But beyond that, he wasn't going to do much more than that. But anyway, so Pete, I think, will be signing. I think we will know more within the next 2 weeks. I think by the time we get to January 20th, so it's about 10 days from now, I think this whole situation will be resolved. Or if not by, maybe, what's today's date? Today's the 10th. By the 24th. So in the next 2 weeks, everything will be resolved. And I believe that Pete Alonso will be returning back to the Mets. And that's it. Now, please, again, subscribe to the Baseball Hut. I'm out on assignment. Unable to be at the hut, but please become a member of the channel. It's a great way to support the channel. Trying to get a brand new computer for you all so we can do better videos and do better, have better sound quality. It's probably the best sound quality I've had in a long time is in the car. Sounds all contained and localized. But thank you for coming by. Of course, hit the subscribe button before you go. I'll have a video later that I did last night of Vladimir Guerrero Jr. You need to subscribe for that too. And thank you for watching. I'll see you later.